Hi, my name is Randall. I'm one of the co-founders of Rose Paradise and Fook. So today I'll be speaking to one young individual who's trying to make a name in the F&B industry.
Hi everyone, my name is Sheng and I am the founder of Raydy Bihun. Raydy Bihun provides supper for NTU students, and actually at the same time, I'm a current NTU undergraduate studying computer science. The idea for the whole Raydy Bihun thing, right, actually started when I first entered university. I was introduced by my group leaders and they were saying, you guys got to try this bihun, like it's a supper culture. I started eating bihun so often, and eventually I was like, actually, why not I make my own bihun? So I went on a trial to start actually cooking bihun in my own hall pantry. I actually let all my neighbors, all my friends around in hall to actually try out my bihun, and I keep getting feedback from them. And then eventually, after 3 months of R&D, I told myself I think I was ready to start a bihun store. I decided to start a business while studying because in uni, it's actually the best time to start a business because you don't really have much burdens to carry. You don't have a family to take care of yet. In the real working world, right, there's a lot more challenges that you might actually face that can really impede your growth. I balance my schoolwork by actually really focusing a lot of my schoolwork during the day, and then come nighttime, we start working. I start gathering together with my group of friends to actually work on this supper project. During the holidays, you just need to break even because there's not much students in school, and it's quite hard to get a lot of sales. However, you need to definitely save up during the previous few months to actually really build up enough revenue to cover the holidays, especially the rental costs and your labor costs.
Being able to speak to an industry professional help you in your journey?
Yeah, definitely. I think it will definitely help me in my journey.
Can you remove the divider behind you?
Yeah, sure.
Hey bro. Hello.
Hey, hello.
Hi. So hi, my name is Randall. Yeah, I'm the co-owner of Fook, one of the restaurants selling roast meat. So I also got a store at Rose Paradise. So actually I was beside you listening to all your conversations. So let me share you my experiences when I start. Okay, so I started in 2015. Before that, what I was doing entertainment line. So it's like parties, events, this and that. So I shifted doing this F&B. So I completely has no experience at all. Even my neighbor beside, when we are prepping, I can hear her laughing. I overheard they saying wow, in Hokkien this bunch of people, they are think it's a joke, do F&B. So it's when I heard it, it's I was like, wow. Emotions started came in running through. I was like, am I doing the correct job or not? So I started off, every month I'm being paid a few hundred. I'm working 17 hours a day. I wake up at 4 in the morning. I reach work at about 6. I work all the way until about 9. After that, when we tong through for about 1 year and 1.5 years. That is when our neighbors started to recognize us. They say, hey, you all need help or not? It was very touched. So we had to really fight and strive. It wasn't all the way good. Sometimes it was bad. Success will come in true, but it's not so fast. After doing this for about 3.5 years or about 4 years, then after slowly we got opportunity, we managed to do this restaurant.
I think for my side of the experience, it's more now I learned a lot right from the start. So when we first opened our store that first day, right, I keep thinking, I can cook in small portion equals I can cook in big portion. I never ever imagined,
it's
right?
Totally different.
Wow.
It's actually different.
I cook in one pan in the pantry, right? My bihun on the first day, I cook, wow, the whole thing burn. So eventually we managed to R&D everything. We change up the whole process, to make sure it doesn't burn. And then I realized, actually, SOPs are actually quite important because you can do it. Doesn't mean the next guy reading the same thing, right, can do it. So your instruction needs to be quite concise and quite clear for everyone. Yeah.
It's very good. It's very good. It's very good. I can see the passion inside you have really to do this I always say that the location is very very important Before I started this my old airport, I went to recce my that store for 5 months every day. I went 7 in the morning. I went back home at 11 p.m. I had to choose the correct location. If not, if it's wrong, I won't be earning. Even though I'm here, my store is also earning profit. I'm also earning profit from there. Always be on the ground. So I can don't be on the ground. I can be other place. Give them a sense of a bit of fear, saying that the upper head management always around to check them. So you also must be around to check them.
Yeah.
And also if you can try to maybe teach some new guys. So when that guys can be your right hand man, you can be the person to think of ideas. Because that is when your business will expand. Then the last one would be the workers' welfare. How you take care of them. So when you pop by, not say you always scold them, buy fruits, buy drink, buy food. Doesn't matter. Sometimes money you earn, right? Meant to spend on them, just spend. Don't hold back. They must have a share in your pie also.
I got one really quick question. How do you strike a balance, right, between having a queue and working on trying to make your store more efficient in the sense of clearing the queue faster? Singaporeans, right, they really love to queue, and like maybe a queue, right, is a status of like how good the store
this
is.
one can say it's quite tricky. Okay, when queuing, people are sure they make criticism. They'll sure say, "Oh, number chang this and that." So okay, let's say I'm queuing at a store. My turn. I order a lot of food. Then it comes out. I eat until damn shocked, yeah. In the end, I just forget about how long I queue. I just totally forgot. Last time when I got a queue, this guy very feeling gangster. He behind the queue say, "Hey, hello, faster can not?" Wow, he shook. Then he scold me all the vulgarity. Wow, that inside I loon already. I crazy already. I didn't put. I already sell already. So I tell my partner. My partner tell me, he said, "Never give him the chowder." I say, "No, we give him the best card." Then come his turn. He order. Like wow, I just come. I give him the best. And then he eat already. Wow, when he come back, he say, "Wow, he come in the store no." Wow, I so shocked. I see. Why you come my store? I say, "Eh, 你冷静点." He say, 没有，我来跟你讲，你的东西 see very nice very good very good. Wow,
Okay,
the
okay.
whole name, I can hear, you know. So I was like, I shocked, I very scared. So after that, in the end, from a bad thing, it turned to a good thing.
After my food store, I also want to open a restaurant. So I want to know, like, what's the major difference? Like, for example, you use your processes that you learn in your food store, right? Then you try to put it on the restaurant. But what didn't work out well, and like what can I learn from?
Okay,
from,
what
from
didn't
this change?
work out well? The restaurant and the store, right? Okay, the restaurant, the quantity, the stocks and all that is confirmed more. Okay, the prices, right, it can be average, but it cannot be too high. If it's too high, it can never go down. If it go down, nobody will buy already. There's no saying that, oh, 卖完了, 算了, close 了, oh, got anything happen, we just close. Every day must open, abide by your own protocols, your own principle, your own rules of doing it. One day, try touch wood, if something happen, you also must think, what are you going to do after that? Is the restaurant going to still you on if you're not selling bihun already? Are you going to still visit there even though you're very busy? Or let's say you're going to further your studies, who's going to take care? All these things will come to your mind, bro. So if you ask me, right, my opinion is you can start doing the restaurant first. Then after, if let's say it's good, then you can strictly proceed to the open area. So 5 years back, I really worked until like hell, until I really want to bleed already. That's why now it's like that. I really strive all the way.
Like when I started my thing, a lot of people also asked me like, oh, how you start this and everything. But I could never really come up with what kind of advice would I want to give them. Maybe you can share with them like something.
Okay, what advice I can give them is okay, if you want to do this industry, okay, don't be scared. Boldly go and do it, but also check your research. Research is very important. Don't be complacent, be humble. So if you want to do this, it's not a one moment thing. It's a lifelong experience. So you just have to have that drive, have that motivation, you know. And if you have the passion, people can see, can tell, and they will acknowledge you. So this is the word that I want to share with people.
What Randall shared with me today can really, really help me. It's always good to talk to someone that's willing to share what they went through, especially like he's been through this industry for like 5 years going to 6. I feel quite inspired to actually really pursue like F&B industry, even though like some people might doubt it and say, wow, you're so young, there's like a lot of future ahead beyond just F&B. But I think like F&B is not just cooking, it's not just about providing food to people. There's a lot more to that lah. And I'm excited to go beyond what people actually really expect from F&B.